What if I told you that the company that started by selling books in a garage is now worth over $2 trillion and controls everything from the products you buy to the shows you watch? In 1994, a Wall Street executive made a decision that seemed absolutely crazy to everyone around him. Jeff Bezos quit his high-paying job, drove across the country, and started an online bookstore in his garage. Today, that bookstore is Amazon, the fifth most valuable company on the planet. And it's not just selling books anymore. It's delivering packages to your door, streaming your favorite shows, powering half the internet, and even planning to send satellites into space. But how did a simple online bookstore become this unstoppable empire? The story of Amazon is full of bold risks, brutal competition, and strategies that change the way we shop forever. Before we dive into this incredible journey, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss more content like this. Our story begins in 1994. Jeff Bezos was working at a hedge fund in New York when he noticed something that would change his life. Internet usage was growing at 2,300% per year. He realized this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and decided to start an online business. But what should he sell? After analyzing the market, Bezos chose books. Why books? Because there were millions of titles available. They were easy to ship, and no physical store could stock them all. He quit his job, convinced his wife Mackenzie to join him, and they drove to Seattle to start the company. The name? Initially Cadabra, but it sounded too much like cadaver. After flipping through the dictionary, Bezos found Amazon, the largest river in the world, symbolizing his vision of building the largest store in the world. Working out of his garage with a few employees, Bezos coded the website himself and tested it with friends. On July 16, 1995, Amazon.com went live. Within the first month, Amazon had shipped books to all 50 states and 45 countries. There were no ads, just word of mouth, and the orders were pouring in. But here's the crazy part. Bezos wasn't focused on making money yet. He was focused on growth. He believed that if he could build the biggest customer base, profits would follow later. By 1997, Amazon went public and its stock price soared. But Bezos had bigger plans than just selling books. In 1998, Amazon started selling music and DVDs, then toys, electronics, and clothing. Critics thought he was moving too fast, spreading himself too thin. Some even called Amazon Amazon.bomb, predicting it would fail. But Bezos had a master plan: customer obsession. Everything Amazon did was designed to make shopping easier, faster, and cheaper for customers. One-click ordering, customer reviews, personalized recommendations. These innovations seem obvious now, but Amazon pioneered them. Then came one of the most brilliant moves in business history: Amazon Marketplace. In 2000, Amazon allowed third-party sellers to list their products on the platform. This meant Amazon didn't have to stock everything itself, but it still earned a commission on every sale. Today, over half of all products sold on Amazon come from third-party sellers. But the expansion didn't stop there. In 2005, Amazon launched Prime, a membership program offering free 2-day shipping for $99 a year. Wall Street thought it was insane. How could Amazon afford to ship millions of packages for free? But Bezos understood something crucial: loyalty. Prime members spend way more than regular customers because once you have Prime, you buy everything on Amazon. Today, there are over 200 million Prime members worldwide, and they're the backbone of Amazon's retail empire. But here's where the story gets even more interesting. While everyone was watching Amazon dominate retail, Bezos was building something even bigger behind the scenes: Amazon Web Services, or AWS. In the early 2000s, Amazon's engineers had built massive computing infrastructure to handle the company's operations. Bezos realized they could rent out this infrastructure to other companies. In 2006, AWS launched, offering cloud computing services to businesses. At first, people didn't get it. Why would Amazon, an online retailer, get into the tech infrastructure business? But Bezos saw the future. Today, AWS is the backbone of the internet. Netflix, Spotify, Airbnb, NASA, they all run on AWS. And here's the kicker: While Amazon's retail business operates on thin profit margins, AWS is incredibly profitable. In fact, AWS generates more operating income than Amazon's entire retail operation. It's the cash machine that funds everything else Amazon does. AWS alone is worth hundreds of billions of dollars. And it happened because Bezos was willing to invest in something that seemed unrelated to his core business. This is what separates Amazon from other companies, the willingness to think decades ahead. Amazon didn't stop at retail and cloud computing. In 2007, Amazon launched the Kindle, revolutionizing how people read books. Traditional publishers thought it would never work, but millions of Kindles were sold, and ebooks became mainstream. Then in 2011, Amazon entered the entertainment industry with Amazon Studios, producing original movies and TV shows. Today, Prime Video competes directly with Netflix and Disney+. In 2014, Amazon shocked the world again by launching Echo and Alexa, the voice-activated assistant that's now in millions of homes. Alexa isn't just a gadget, it's a strategy to embed Amazon into your daily life. Ask Alexa to order something and guess where it comes from. Amazon. But perhaps the most controversial move was Amazon's acquisition of Whole Foods in 2017 for $13.7 billion. Suddenly, Amazon wasn't just online anymore. It was in physical grocery stores. The goal? To control the entire shopping experience, from online to offline. And it's working. Amazon has also been experimenting with drone deliveries, cashierless stores called Amazon Go, and even healthcare services. There seems to be no industry Amazon won't disrupt. Of course, Amazon's rise hasn't been without controversy. The company has faced intense criticism over working conditions in its warehouses, with reports of employees being overworked and underpaid. There have been battles with labor unions and calls for better treatment of workers. Amazon has also been accused of anti-competitive practices, crushing small businesses by copying their products and promoting Amazon's own brands. Regulators in the United States and Europe are investigating whether Amazon has become too powerful, using its dominance to unfairly disadvantage competitors. Environmental concerns have also been raised, with critics pointing to the carbon footprint of millions of daily deliveries. And then there's the sheer power Amazon wields over the economy. When Amazon sneezes, entire industries catch a cold. Its decisions can make or break suppliers, and its algorithms determine which products succeed or fail. Despite these challenges, Amazon continues to grow. Jeff Bezos stepped down as CEO in 2021, handing the reins to Andy Jassy, but the Amazon machine keeps rolling forward. So what's the secret behind Amazon's success? First, customer obsession. Bezos famously kept an empty chair in meetings to represent the customer, reminding everyone who they were really working for. Second, long-term thinking. Amazon is willing to lose money for years if it means dominating a market later. Third, innovation. Amazon constantly experiments, and while many projects fail, the ones that succeed more than make up for the losses. Fourth, scale. Amazon's size gives it incredible advantages in negotiations with suppliers, logistics, and pricing. And finally, data. Amazon knows more about consumer behavior than almost any company on earth, and it uses that data to stay ahead of the competition. Today, Amazon touches nearly every aspect of modern life. It's not just where you shop, it's the infrastructure that powers the apps on your phone, the voice assistant in your living room, and the streaming service you watch at night. Amazon has gone from a garage startup to a $2 trillion empire in just 30 years. The story of Amazon proves that with vision, relentless execution, and a willingness to take risks, anything is possible. Whether you love it or hate it, Amazon has fundamentally changed the world. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories like this, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Drop a comment below, telling me what you think about Amazon's future. What industry will they disrupt next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.